Hey everyone, Adam here, and I am back with a brand new section for the channel. So this section is going to be called Adam's Favorites. Now let me explain what that is. So a lot of people request songs, and they are songs that I already know. So what I always do is I comment back to those people and I say to them, look, I do already know the song. However, would you like to watch a video of me where I give my impressions of that song and let you know what I actually think of it? So this isn't me reacting to hearing it for the first time. This is me talking about my impressions of the song and why I like the song or don't like the song. But obviously being called Adam's Favorites, it's going to be a lot of songs I actually do enjoy. So I've asked a lot of different people who have, commented with songs that I know very well. And they've all come back and said, yes, I'd love to hear what your impressions are of the song. So that is why Adam's Favorites has been born. And the first song I am pleased to announce that I am bringing to this is by one of my favorite bands who I have seen live, is Ghost Love Score by Nightwish. Now, this has been requested by a couple of people that have commented, but it has also been requested by my friend Stephen. So Stephen, I know you'll be watching, and thank you very much for this. This is for you. So, Nightwish, incredible band. Obviously, I imagine that most of you will know who Nightwish is, but for those who don't, Nightwish are a symphonic metal band, and they have had 3 different lead singers. So they started off originally with Tarja, who was and is an incredible singer, who has now left the band and is doing her own thing. They then had Annette, who was a very different singer, very different voice from Tarja, and obviously, brought something brand new and fresh to the band, who then also left. So then now we have Floor Jansen, who is an incredible vocalist. I have followed Floor Jansen for a long time. I knew her when she was in After Forever, really enjoyed that band. And I know that her brother, Mark Jansen, is the lead kind of writer and guitarist of the band Epica, who is one of my favorites as well. So she's had a little involvement with them when she's done kind of certain songs when they've performed together. When she's performed with Simone Simmons, who's the lead singer of Epica as well, who are a brilliant symphonic metal band, and I really recommend you check them out too, if you haven't already. So yes, Ghost Love Score. Now this song is about basically a relationship that has fallen apart. 2 lovers that are no longer in love. The relationship has broken down, but the song is about the narrator who's reflecting back on good times when the relationship was strong and there was a lot of love there, and there was a lot of togetherness basically. And this is them reflecting back on how that, started to break apart. A lot of people have suggested that this song was written by Thomas, who's the lead kind of keyboardist and songwriter of Nightwish. A lot of people have suggested that he wrote this basically about him and Tarja's falling apart, obviously which drove her to leave the band due to musical differences and where they kind of thought the band was going to go. You can read about that online, obviously, for more information there. So a lot of people have suggested that, and I can see where that comes from. There wasn't a romantic relationship there, but it could very much be about the friendship, which obviously broke them apart. So yes, here we go. So this is a long one, but this is Ghost Love Score by Nightwish, and I'll be giving my impressions of the song. So here we go. Oh, and it probably does me well to tell you that this is, so this was originally sang by Tarja on Nightwish's Once album. Now this is Floor Jansen performing it live at Wacken in 2013. So this is a live performance. If you listen to the original by Tarja, it's incredible. But this version, Floor Jansen brings her own take on the song, and she uses different vocals throughout, which is incredible. So I would listen to the original and then listen to this version and see which one you prefer. I personally prefer this version because I love Floor Jansen's voice, but go back and have a listen and see what you think of the original as well. So here we go. This is Ghost Love Score by Nightwish at Wacken live in 2013. I wish I was there. Such an epic opening. Beautiful. Here we go. Here's our girl. How beautiful is Flo's voice. Stunningly beautiful.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my Lord. Still I light my songs about the dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be. The child will be born again, that siren carried him to me. First of them true loves, sitting on the shoulder of an angel without care for love alone.
I love when a band take an interlude and just let the music speak for itself. It's incredible. Such strong storytelling. Perfect for a Ghost love score. So invoking. Beautiful. Here we go.
Behind
It's moments like this I wish I had long hair. That lovely folkiness in the background there, beautiful. Yes. Gorgeous floor. There we go. So that is Nightwish and Ghost Love Score. Oh, there's something that symphonic metal just does to me. It's just so empowering. God, I love that song so much. Yeah, so, oh my God, where to start? Where to start? So, I just want to say, when I saw Nightwish, so I saw them with Annette, and they didn't perform this song live, and because the album Dark Passion Play was out at the time, so obviously they performed a lot from that. And Annette was incredible, don't get me wrong, such a different vocalist for Nightwish, but what she brought to the table was, exceptional. Strongly recommend that album Dark Passion Play if you haven't listened to it, because it's a banger. But let's talk about this performance. So I want to talk about Flo, because Flo is just out of this world. She is world class, and more people need to know about her. Why she isn't world famous yet, I don't know. But yes, Flo. So Flo is classically trained. That is obvious. You can hear that classically trained vocal that comes out of her in various different versions of this song. But what I love about what they've done with this song, so when you hear the original, the Taja version, it is very much classical vocal all the way through, which is fine. And, it's incredible, and it's very hauntingly beautiful and fitting with the song. But what I love what Flo does is she obviously puts her very own stamp on this, and she's very much made this song her own song now. So we start off with that kind of beautiful, kind of dreamlike, hauntingly beautiful operatic vocal, I guess, with those long kind of notes that get drawn out as she sings. But then we get that kind of that harsher vocal that comes in the middle there, which is very in fitting with the way the music takes like a heavier turn. So then her voice is a lot harsher and it goes like just for a little section. But Flo can do that so well. She can just go from this beautiful operatic angel to this harsher kind of, harsher vocal as she needs to kind of get that aggressiveness out of her. And it's just phenomenal. It's like a light switch just flicks and that's on. She's just into it straight away. It's brilliant. So breathtakingly done. And can we talk about that note at the end? So that note is very much, that's Flo's thing. That is not in the original. The original, don't get me wrong, ends beautifully. It kind of trails off and it's gorgeous and it fits in with the song. But I am here for that note. And not even just the note itself, the lead up to that note, that final bit of the song is such a crescendo. It just builds and builds and builds. And you can hear it in the music. You can hear it in Flo's voice. It just builds and builds and builds. And then that explosion of that note at the end is just, every time I hear it, it gives me goosebumps because Flo just blows it out the water. And to be able to do that live every time is a skill because that is so vocally taxing. But Flo is, again, an expert, a master of her craft and just delivers every time. It's incredible because she's come on board to Nightwish. Obviously, she started off just filling in and then they asked her to become, the mainline vocalist for the band. But she came in, she just understood Nightwish's sound, she knows the music, and she just knows what she can do with the song, which doesn't take away from it. It still very much respects the song and the way that Thomas has written the song. But she just takes it and says, right, I think these parts of the song here, can I just try this? Can I just push this bit a little bit? Can I try just throwing this note in? You can obviously tell when they've rehearsed it, it's gone down well. And the audience at the end there, when you heard that note, when she blasted that out, everyone was there for it. I was there for it. People next door were there for it. Like everybody just waits for that. And it was just phenomenal. So I am yet to see Nightwish with Flo. However, in December, they are coming to London. Obviously, fingers crossed that we're able to see them with everything happening with COVID at the moment. But if it still goes ahead in December, I am there because I need to see Nightwish with Flo. And it'll be an incredible show. And to hear this live and to hear that note live, while I'm there, will just be phenomenal. The song itself is beautiful. So aptly, Ghost Love Score, it is just exactly that. It is a score. It's very cinematic. It's very bombastic. It takes its moments of quietness. It takes its moments of, when it's almost ethereal, when you're kind of drifting through space and just, exploring, like looking over the world, I guess. And then it brings you back to earth when, it needs to tell you something again. It's just beautiful. The lyrics are so poetic. They're just stunningly beautiful to listen to. We used to swim through the same like waters. It's just, it's a stunningly beautiful song. And whatever it may be written about, whether it is, if it is written about the breakdown of the friendship between Thomas and Tarja, that's fair enough, but it's done with so much respect for both parties. There are a lot of times when you kind of see in, I don't know, different pop avenues or whatnot, where people have written songs about people and basically it's been an attack. For whatever reasons, if that's how, they feel and they want to do that, then that's their thing and fair enough. But I think what's beautiful about this is, yes, the friendship broke down and obviously she left the band. But this song is written out of respect and it's written out of saying, look, I know things aren't like this now. We're no longer close now. But that friendship and that relationship we had when the band was together and when we were writing this album and when we were forming the band was something that I'll keep with me forever. And I think, there's a lot of interviews you can watch with Thomas where he talks about the song and you can tell it means a lot to him, and I think when we go through times like this in our lives, when, we have a breakup or we lose someone or whatever it may be, like darker times that we have, when you take that time and sit down and write music, when you're in that emotion, it becomes so pure and you can hear it in the lyrics. It guides you. It guides you in the lyrics that you write down, in the music that you compose for that section, because it is exactly how you feel. It's influenced by how you feel at that moment. And that's the best time to be, put it into a creative output. You've got an avenue there where you can kind of start to write things down, whether it be lyrics, whether it be poetry, whether you paint something. if you are artistic, use that creativity there in that moment, because it makes something positive out of such a negative situation, and it makes beautiful pieces like this. Ghost Love Score is just phenomenal. So I want to thank my friend Stephen, who suggested that I do this. Really, this was for you, so thank you very much. But I also want to thank everybody else who requested that I react to Nightwish. Obviously, this isn't the first time listening to. I know Nightwish, I know the song very well, but I thought this is an honor to have it in my Adam's favorite and my first song within this playlist, because I want to share it with you. So if you haven't heard this song, or if you already are a Nightwish fan, what do you think? Leave me a comment down below. I really do appreciate everybody that comments, and I read every single comment. I reply to as many as I possibly can. But yes, please give me suggestions for any of the songs for Adam's favorites. You never know, there might be a certain song that you think he probably has already heard. He probably hasn't heard this, and then it turns out I have, which then it can obviously go into Adam's favorites. However, if you do request songs that I haven't heard, by all means, I might do a reaction video to it in the future. You never know. Please leave me comments down below with any other songs that you'd like me to react to, or that you'd like to add to Adam's favorites, just to hear my impressions of, like I did for this. And by all means, if I've heard it, it'll go here. If I haven't heard it, it'll be a reaction video. So please leave me a comment down below with that. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please come and subscribe to my channel. It really does mean a lot to me when I see everybody who's already subscribed, and when it brings in new subscribers. So if I could get members of the Nightwish army to come and join me, that would be absolutely incredible, and I'd really welcome that. So please do click subscribe if you haven't already. All of my social media channels are just up here. So this is my Instagram and my Twitter. Please come and give me a follow on those channels as well. A few people do talk to me on there, and I really do appreciate that. So yeah, come and join the conversation. Please come and talk to me there. I do have a Discord channel, which is dedicated to conversations regarding the channel. I do have a metal Discord. So there are a few people in there at the moment, not as many as the Aurora channel, but there are a few people in there who are giving me metal recommendations, and that is incredible. And as you know, I've done a few metal reactions already, and I am starting to build up that metal playlist. So if you have any of the songs by any of the metal artists that you'd like me to react to, by all means, head over to the Discord channel, join it, and come and have a conversation with us in there. The link is down below. If you are here, obviously from Aurora, and you haven't joined the Discord channel there, please also come and join that and come and chat to me about Aurora songs or any other artists that you want to suggest. Really, that is the place to do it, as well as the comments down below, and I really appreciate that. So yes, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoy the Adam's Favorite playlist. There'll be plenty more that will be going in here. And until next time, take care.